business mobility is not so much of a new set of challenges. It's always been difficult, and the reason it's difficult is it's the devices that we use. It's how we deploy the profiles to these devices, and not all devices are equal. So devices have different limitations and different capabilities. So when you think about mobility, it's really what the end user's trying to get from those devices, and it's more than just email. We have a lot of examples around mobility, whether it's from an emergency services, we refer to them as blue light services, so the police, the ambulance, the fire brigades, or to the most mobile business industry there is with the airlines. If I look at the airline industry, probably one of the best return on investment cases for mobile, because we're replacing a 40 to 60 pound bag that a pilot carries to a 2 to 3 pound tablet. And it's not just about the weight of the bag, it's about serving the information at the right time, verifying that flight operations has a verified view of what's on that device, and making sure that the pilot has up-to-date information. So the aircraft changes every minute that it sits on the tarmac. Every time an engineer touches the aircraft, changes a fuse, turns a screw, loads more fuel onto it, the aircraft changes dynamically. It gets heavier or lighter. The more luggage that gets loaded into the cargo bay, the more passengers that get on and off, the manifest will change. So one pilot that misses the flight is a new manifest. That new manifest is usually sheets of paper. Somebody has to run up and down an air bridge into the cockpit to give the pilot numerous sheets of paper. So we end up with a saving of tens of thousands of sheets of paper, plus also, 2 pilots is the same weight of leather bags as one human being. So we're saving weight, but more importantly, it's more efficient. Every moment that aircraft is delayed for its flight, it's thousands of dollars worth of cost that sit there as is on the tarmac. So it's a more efficient process. It's a more up-to-date process. The pilot can sit in the cabin and figure out how the aircraft is, what's been changed on the aircraft, who's on the aircraft, and the window to take off, and the weather and everything else that goes with that. So that's probably the most extreme view of mobility. But also, the aeroplane itself is also part of an IoT era as well, because it's connected below the cloud and above the cloud. And so there's different ways of talking to an aircraft with its black box, and making sure that it's giving us telemetry data and where it is, and any other heaven forbid we end up in a crash scene that we have to retrieve the black box information. So that data that's being recorded is also very important. It's all communicated over the air, telling the aircraft settings. So we have a number of different scenarios on an aircraft. So it's probably the most dynamic mobile environment there is.